Mistake with the Alpha Chapter 115. Jalen's point of view. Hearing Brock say this, everyone moved back. They don't understand what he meant by changing. Not to lie, even I don't understand. What do you mean? I asked anxiously. I'm really nervous now. I didn't know what was happening to her, and this was so frustrating. Did you forget that I told you that a lycan's mate changes into a full lycan if she's just a normal wolf before the mating process can take place? He asked, and I shook my head. The change process is complete, and she's changing, he said. Sam? I looked so shocked. Did you just mean Sam is my mate? I was looking at him like a dumb man. What else does it imply? He glared at me. Sam is my mate. I screamed. My joy just knew no bounds. I ran toward Sam. Jalen, no? That's not true. Allison is your mate, Omar said, running after me. I paused. Are you saying that Prince Brock is lying? I glared at him. No, 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 he said, shaking his head. I could see fear in his eyes. Sam screamed again. She's in pain, I said to Brock. Everyone was looking at the wonders that were happening. No one talked, but then they were thinking. I blocked all their thoughts so as to be able to concentrate on Sam, who was changing. Will it affect her child? I asked when I remembered that she's pregnant. Just mark her. The pain will reduce if you mark her, Brock said. Jalen, please don't, Allison cried. I looked at Allison and the tears flowing down her cheeks. I know once I mark Sam, even if Allison is my mate, she will automatically be rejected. But then I didn't care. I looked at Sam, who was rolling in pain on the floor, and I squatted and picked Sam up. I could feel her body trembling. Then happily my fangs came out, but as I wanted to mark, someone pulled me by my arm. Looking back, I saw that it was Allison that was pulling my arm to stop me from marking Sam. Jalen, please don't do this to me. I'll be a good mate. I love you with the whole of my heart. Please, I'm begging you, she pleaded in tears. Her tears were really flowing. Looking at her thought, I saw that she was scared that I would hate her so much. But then I won't hate her. I looked at Ethan and Alvin. They understood what I meant, and they came to carry Allison away. Not wasting time, I dipped my fangs into Sam's neck. This joy just came from within and knew no bounds. I've been dreaming of this day since the time I was very eligible to meet my mate. Then we began to hear the cracking of bones. It was as if Sam just wanted to shift. I moved back to look at her. She was screaming in pain as her body grew blue hairs, her fangs elongating. The process of shifting wasn't fast at all, and I wish I had powers to make it faster. I was so anxious to see her Lycan wolf. It would surely be beautiful. I closed my eyes and breathed in the new aura she was giving out. The aura of a Luna. Nothing as sweet as the smell. Opening my eyes, I saw her standing on her forepaws. Then, her large, fully blown Lycan wolf came. She was looking at me with her pure eyes. Her blue wolf was looking more beautiful than before. Her wolf used to be very small, but now was very large, like a normal Lycan female. She was even spitting the aura of a Lycan. This is my woman. At last I got to have her. My woman, my mate. Everyone was just gasping at how her skin was glowing in blue. It was the color of the deep ocean. The weather was so refreshing. That's her trait. She bowed. I had thought that she was bowing for me, but when she looked in the direction of her sight, she was looking at Brock. He then moved closer to her and touched her. Welcome to the fold, female, he said with a smile. Jealousy rolled from my inside because he touched her and I growled at him. I didn't mind if he was my prince. Calm down, boy. I'm just acknowledging her greeting, he mocked me. I moved closer to Crystal and touched her fur. It was as soft as before. Ethan then bowed on a knee. At your service, Luna, he said. Crystal nodded her head. There were a lot of murmurings from the crowd, but I didn't care. Now Sam is my true Luna. Who would dare to say they want to burn her? Let me shift, Crystal said to me. I nodded. Blanket. Before I could finish calling the blanket, they were already handing me one. It was as if they were waiting for me to ask for it. I covered her with the blanket, and then she shifted. After Sam's shifting, she went straight to those lying down helplessly. Everyone watched what she was going to do. With a single touch from her, they started to come back to life. Everyone whose family was there started to run to their people. It was really a happy moment for them. My mother came back, and the next thing she did was to hug Sam. Thank you, she cried happily. My father was already with her, and she pulled her away from Sam. Since she hadn't fully recovered, she was placed on the sofa where Brock was seated. Sam was still wrapped in her blanket. How did you do that? I asked her. I don't know, Alpha. I just wanted to do it, and I did, she said softly. Are we going to abandon the fact that she is a witch? That was my father's very annoyed voice. I don't know why my father is this angry at Sam. Everyone saw that she's my mate. Ethan has her symbol on his arm. What else does he want? Gerard, my mother shouted. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also check out our next video in the series.